Okay.
What's your name?
Kenneva Mapps.
And, Ms. Mapps.
Hold on, I need her to spell that.
Go ahead and spell your name for the record.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Spell your name for the record.
Spell my name? Okay. Kenneva, last name Mapps, Mapps.
Where do you work?
Westville Correctional Facility.
What do you do there?
I am a lead investigator.
And that's a pretty general description, no offense, but just tell the judge in a little bit more detail what that entails.
We investigate wrongdoings of offenders, staff members, visitors. We do a number of things. We do investigations, of course. We interview. We make rounds. We interact with the offender population.
How long have you been working with the DOC?
27 years.
And you've been in investigation 17 years. Is that right?
19.
19, okay. You have a high school education?
Yes.
And some college?
Yes, sir.
You know what a safekeeper is in the DOC?
In technical terms, no, but I do know that they are not an actual incarcerated individual. They are being kept there for safekeeping.
Did you tell me that you didn't even know what that term meant until we got involved in this situation?
Basically, yes.
So the idea that somebody was a safekeeper in your facility, from a technical standpoint, didn't mean anything to you until
I did know that.
it was brought to your attention in this case?
I knew that he wasn't technically an incarcerated individual.
Can you remember a time in your service with the DOC, 27 years, that you've ever dealt with someone who was a safekeeper or had that designation?
Not hands-on, no. We have had a couple in the facility, but I have not had to deal with them.
You familiar with Richard Allen?
Yes. He was at the Westville Correctional Facility.
Have you ever talked to him directly?
No.
Before I forget, I'm gonna get off the point for a second. Do you have an information system at the prison that you access to obtain personal information about offenders?
Personal information about the offenders?
Yeah. What their crimes were, what their health situation is, anything like that.
We have access to it if needed, but that's not something that we just access just because.
What information system is that?
We have OIS, but it's no longer up.
What's OIS stand for?
Offender Information System.
Oh, okay. And when you say it's no longer up, when did it go down, if you could estimate?
Oh, it's probably been down a year and maybe a month.
A year and a month?
Yeah.
So if you wanted to access the records of John Doe who was housed in, let's say, Pendleton.
Affirmative response.
How would you do that?
We have a system called Delta as of now.
Is that the one that's now the modern-day OIS?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you had OIS, now you have Delta?
Yes.
And are you able to access information, personal information, regarding offenders in other facilities through Delta?
You could if needed, but if.
Is that a yes?
Yes, you could if needed, yes.
Click on a mouse or hit some buttons on your keyboard and...
Yes.
Quick enough.
Yes.
And are prison employees or anyone that works in the prison allowed to use that database for personal reasons?
Only certain departments.
Okay. What departments would that be?
There are various departments, but I do know offhand investigations, classifications, administrative staff, wardens, caseworkers, case managers, unit team managers. It may be some more that I may be missing, but I do know those offhand.
I'm gonna ask the question a different way, just to make sure we're talking about the same thing.
Affirmative response.
Do all those people have the authority to access that information for their own personal use, not related to employment?
No, you cannot access it for personal use.
Is that strictly prohibited by prison policy?
Yeah.
I mean, if you decided you want Ed to come to work one day and, and look up the information of somebody who was convicted and...
That would not be appropriate.
Are those kind of things the kind of things that you would get involved in as the internal affair officer?
That is something that we would get involved in if.
Do those kinds of things lead to people's termination from their employment?
Possibly.
Abusing the information system?
Yes.
Violating confidentiality?
Yes.
Sorry, it's a little hard to hear in here.
I'm sorry. Yes. Do I have this close enough or is it?
No, just speak up.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The rain's making it.
Oh.
Mother Nature is bearing down on us.
Okay.
So did you ever have contact with Warden Gallipo as it relates to Richard Allen's detention circumstances?
Yes.
Were you asked by Warden Gallipo to store information regarding videos that were taken from his cell?
Yes.
Him being Rick Allen?
Richard Allen? Yes.
Richard Allen, sorry.
Yes.
And were you asked to store written information regarding Mr. Allen's letters, log sheets, anything like that?
Yes.
And can you think of anything else that you've been asked to retain or store with regard to Richard Allen record-wise?
No. And let me strike the log sheets. We didn't store log sheets.
Okay. So you stored video, right?
Video.
What about any type of writings?
Yes, from Warden Gallipo.
And my recollection is that you actually took a hard drive to the warden at one point and let him reduce this information on that hard drive.
We supply him with the hard drives after the video was downloaded to the hard drives.
Oh, I'm sorry. You downloaded it, and you took it back to him.
Well, I downloaded some, 'cause it happened. It was a progression, me myself, another investigator, and one of our secretaries throughout the process.
Throughout his stay there?
Affirmative response, yes. I'm sorry. Yes.
That's okay. There's a system in place for you to secure.
Yes.
In the course of your business, is it your expectation that some of these things can be used in litigation or for litigation purposes?
Yes.
Is that one of the reasons why you store them?
Yes.
Did you ever have contact with any law enforcement officers related to this investigation while you were working at Westville?
Yes.
Tell us who those officers were.
I believe it was, I don't remember all of their names. One was Mullins, sick. It's because they came to the facility to interview him.
Okay. So was another one named Harshman? Does that sound right?
It does not sound familiar.
You don't know? What about Holman?
Does not sound familiar.
But you remember Mullins? Sick.
Yes.
Stephen Mullins, sick. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Investigator with the prosecutor's office?
Yes.
Here in Carroll County?
Yes.
And did Mr. Mullins reach out to you, or did you reach out to them?
He reached out to me.
Okay. Tell me roughly when that occurred, and what was the nature of that conversation?
We didn't have a conversation like via telephone or anything. I was told that they were coming to interview him and I took a video camera over to WCU so they could interview him. Mr. Richard Allen, I'm sorry.
Okay. So do you know when this occurred during his stay at the facility? Was it early? Middle? Late? Can you give us some idea?
It was at the beginning of, he was new to the facility. Mr. Allen was new to the facility.
Okay. So I'm just trying to summarize, to move on. Police apparently contacted your facility, and they wanted to meet with him.
Affirmative response.
And you helped with the video part of that?
I just gave them I supplied the video camera.
Aside from that time, were there any other times that you communicated with police officers that were there to conduct an investigation regarding Mr. Allen's case?
Yes. So.
Tell the judge what that was.
For ViaPath or GTL, which is the offender phone system.
So were the police, essentially, looking to get access to his phone calls?
Yes.
And did you help them with that process?
Yes.
You gave them a link, and they were able to, theoretically, they would be able to go through that link to gain access.
Yes.
And you know that because you've been working there for a long time, right?
Yes.
And you're familiar with the GTL system?
Yes.
Same question again now. Other than no SE2 circumstances, did you speak with any law enforcement officers at any time regarding the investigation or regarding an investigation of Rick Allen?
We did not speak regarding the investigation with him, no. No, are you saying like specific things or no?
Well, you answered my question.
No.
Thank you. Did you ever facilitate any meetings between law enforcement officials and other employees of the prison related to Rick Allen's circumstances?
No.
I asked you about the Suicide Command program. You're familiar with that, right?
Yes.
But it's not a program that you run or operate.
No.
You told me that it was part of the Plus program?
Yes.
And you thought it was faith-based?
Yes.
And you think that the inmates get TI cuts for being a part of that program?
I believe so.
Are you familiar with the phrase, Norse paganism?
I've heard of it, yes.
Okay. And did you tell me that? Or are you familiar with the phrase Odinism?
Yes.
And Asatru?
Yes.
And are those associated with, at time S, associated with offenders who are housed in your facility?
Yes.
Is that one of your jobs is to kind of keep track of gang activities?
Yes.
Is that how you know about this?
Yes.
These designations?
Yes.
Are you aware of any investigations into any prison staff members affiliated with those groups?
Yes.
What are you aware of?
Just that staff was wearing patches on their vests, but that's about the extent of it that I know.
You didn't conduct any investigations yourself?
No.
Are you one of the primary investigators at the facility when somebody's got to go out and do the basic what I'd call police work?
Yes.
You're it, right?
Yeah. I delegate a lot, but yes.
When you say you delegate, you've got a couple of other staff members?
Yes, I have other investigators.
Okay. How many?
I have 8 investigators and 2 analysts.
And when those investigators are investigating circumstances at the prison, whether inmates or guards, inmates or staff, you know about it, right?
Yes.
You're the boss?
Yes.
I don't have any further questions for Ms. Mapps.
Ms. Diener.
Ms. Mapps, the fact that you are not familiar with safekeepers in DOC, does that have any impact on your job?
No.
And so if you were asked to or required to perform an investigation, whether it's a sentenced offender or a safekeeper, you would do it the same way, would you not?
I would do it the same way, yes.
Is it within your responsibilities or professional knowledge to know whether a plus inmate gets, or whether an inmate gets a time cut from participating in plus?
Could you, please, repeat that?
Is it part of your job to know whether a person participating in the plus program gets a time cut?
No.
What do you base your knowledge about time cuts with the plus program on?
This is what is common knowledge.
To whom?
To staff members, to the offenders, because most of them do it for they care about people too, but they do it for a time cut.
Is that time cut given by DOC?
Yes.
And you're involved in that, or you just
No.
believe it happens?
I believe it happens. I'm not a part of that.
Okay. Have you? The cameras that are in the isolation cells, are you?
Yes.
Configuration?
Yes.
And those cameras run 24/7, or how do they operate?
They run 24/7, yes.
Do they run even if the person is sleeping, or are they motion activated?
They run most of the time. If a person is in there, it'll run. But they run 24/7 for the most part.
What would prevent it from running?
There are sometimes technical glitches that would probably play a factor in that.
Okay, but motion activation is not one of them?
No, not in the observation cell.
Okay, and specifically A1107?
well-versed. I'm well-versed in most, all of TE observation cells, not just that one in particular, but they all operate about the same.
Okay, and is the video on those stored indefinitely without you doing anything?
Not indefinitely. It depends on the server. There could be technical difficulties that may prevent the video from being stored on the server.
Would that be a factor in extracting it or putting it on a hard drive in order to preserve it?
I'm not sure I understand what you're saying.
Would you extract it and put it on a hard drive in order to save it so that it doesn't get lost from technical difficulties?
Yes.
And have you done that in the past?
Yes.
Under what circumstances do you download or extract isolation cell camera footage?
In this case or overall?
Overall.
Overall. If it is requested, if it's a part of a case. It could be numerous reasons.
So it's not uncommon?
If an incident occurs, no, it's not uncommon, no.
Okay. Did you review any of the written documents you put into evidence for Mr. Allen's incarceration period?
No.
Do you have any independent recollection of how many documents you may have received from Warden Gallipo, like a request of an inmate for him to come see him?
Could you, please, repeat that?
Yeah. If Warden Gallipo testified that he had a request from Richard Allen to confess, and he indicates that he gave it to Internal Affairs.
Yes.
Is that your department?
Investigations, Internal Affairs, it's kind of interchangeable, yes.
Okay. And he indicated that he identified it as a document to go to Internal Affairs?
Yes.
Do you know how it gets to your office from his?
At the time, I believe he gave it to one of my investigators. She brought it down and put it in the evidence room, logged it in and put it in the evidence room.
As you sit here today, do you know if that happened more than once, specifically with Richard Allen and Warden Gallipo?
As far as I know, twice.
Okay. And if we only have one of those in our possession, you could find the other one, is that correct?
If there is another one, I could find it, yes.
Okay. Thank you. No other questions.
Mr. Razi.
You mentioned those patches. What was on the patches?
A Odinist symbol.
And these cells, you, obviously, look at cell block video from time to time, right?
Yes.
And I should be more precise. Video from the cells, individual cells, and from the cell blocks.
Yes.
Two different things, right?
Yes.
And do the suicide cells have lights on them? Do they have lights in them?
Yes.
And do those lights stay on 24 hours a day?
I believe they could turn them. They can be turned off.
Do you think they can be turned totally off or just dimmed?
They could be turned totally off. They have a window in there that would still shed light into the cell though.
Okay. Unless it's dark out, right?
Yes.
Who has access to the control room to the prison?
Could you be more specific, please?
There are control rooms to the units, right?
Yes.
Who has access to those?
Officers, sergeants, captains, lieutenants.
Do you routinely see those people accessing those control rooms?
Someone has to be in the control room at all times.
Okay. Do you ever see a couple people in a control room talking to each other?
Yes, that's common.
Did you ever seek out any consent from Richard Allen to secure any of the information that you secured for the warden?
No.
Did you ever communicate with Richard Allen that, "Hey, I've got this information. It's available to you if you would like to have it," when you secured it?
No.
And you said that you secure information in an evidence room, right?
Correct, yes.
Kind of like a police officer would?
Yes.
You're actually a police officer, aren't you?
Yes.
You went through training at the ILEA, Indiana Law Enforcement Academy?
Actually in Newcastle, but it is accredited by ILEA, yes.
Okay. You were asked about a letter from the warden. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Was that? And you recall the letter that we're talking about?
That's what he told me it was. I did not read the contents of the letter.
Did you ever go talk to Rick to see if that letter was something that he actually prepared?
I did not talk to Mr. Allen. I have.
Did you ever reach out to his legal team to report that that letter existed?
No.
You just secured it?
Yes.
And you believe that that information was passed on to central office at some point?
As far as I know, yes.
Central administration is probably a more technical phrase, right?
Central office is what we would say.
Okay. Nothing further.
Ms. Diener.
No other questions.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Mapps. You may step down.
Thank you.
And may she be excused from her subpoena?
Yes.
Yes, and you are free to go. Thank you.
Thank you.